group appeared new must eat. There is a kind of person may have been born in Rome. The class you are in is actually good, such as a middle class or a well-off. Actually, in your own perception, you feel very happy and don't want to struggle so much. You think your life is already very comfortable. Why do I have to break through another class? And this group of people also know, actually it's very difficult to break through a class at the moment. So the second type might be through inheritance of family wealth, or through marriages, as the saying goes very well. Well, it might be because you married a pretty good and potential person, follow him together, or you married someone who is higher class than you, follow him to change your own status of this class. So the first group basically corresponds to some people who are satisfied with their current class. A person's state is not bad in itself, and how to say it through family, through inheritance. Marriage is used to achieve class advancement. Hence, no matter what, look at all the gold coins I have. Ha ha. In terms of risk or material, ultimately it is a rather abundant state. You don't have to worry about your materials. Okay, so that's the information from the first group. Let's look at our second group's information. The second group sees moderation. These people also have a chance to step into a higher class. Like, perhaps you are just an ordinary well-off now. Family, public trust family, your future, your fundamental future. In fact, you can possibly achieve middle class, or even higher. If you are already middle class now, you may go further up in the future. So what does this group of people rely on for warming up and learning? This group actually relies on learning. We have to define learning as simple as education or school. It's actually studying, consists of many, many parts. For our second group of people, some of them definitely got through examinations, the conventional educational methods. You've made a leap, like maybe you used to be a vocational student, but you really just don't want to go back. In this way, you can see the life you want to go, how to say, to break through or challenge oneself. You may succeed in your life, even got a master's degree through this series. A movement of climbing upwards, you will indeed achieve a class leap in the end. This is an exam, and there are also people who may have ordinary jobs, but you, by passing the civil service or the kind of business, you have reached another state in your current situation. Although some people may say that it seems nothing great to take the civil service exam, the class each person belongs to is different. For some people, taking the civil service exam is actually a pretty good thing, or some families would really feel that our child has passed the civil service exam. Really glorious. I think this is fine. So every person's environment is the same, and the state of his previous life is also different. So apart from these, through exams, through learning, through education, let's pretend nothing happened just now. There's also a portion of people who improve through education. They may not necessarily excel in studies or have prestigious school backgrounds. They may not be very good at exams, but they have a strong ability to learn. So the key word I am talking about is a kind of learning and exploration, a curiosity for the unknown, a brave attempt, a constant honing. How to say, those who can upgrade themselves, you can upgrade yourselves because you are constantly learning and trying to integrate some things you have never done before. Therefore, you can seize the opportunity for such people. Moreover, you've been always striving and preparing. As long as opportunities come, you basically won't miss them. So the second group is likely to be full of people who can easily accomplish significant things, because inherently the ability to moderate learning and integration is extremely strong. Coupled with the guiding stars, the guide of good luck, I believe it's entirely possible with your own efforts and a bit of luck. So the people in the second group really change their destiny through learning. Although many people find Korean difficult to handle, but too have a very strong inner self and there'll be a lot of deep thoughts inside, having a larger perspective, being more optimistic and proactive when encountering problems. Facing such changes and differences, your first reaction is, I want to experience, I want to feel, I want to integrate, not to resist, reject, or be afraid. So this group actually, I feel like I can do whatever I want and I enjoy what I do. Congratulations. Let's take a look at the energy of the third group in our second group. The third group drew another standing card. I feel a lot of people in the third group have missed some opportunities in their past life. In the past, there have already been some turning points in your fate. The gears of your destiny have actually turned once in the past, and you had the chance to achieve social mobility. Crossing, you missed this opportunity, and if there's another round, it could be a decade later. So, for this group, there's no need to feel regret, perhaps. Saying you missed this opportunity might mean you will have something better next. Everyone should be ready to seize the next opportunity at any time. Our group often feels a lot of ups and downs and fear, but they really do exist. Green charging. Feels like sometimes those particularly good things are not wiser you. No matter how hard you try, there are others who work harder. But wiser you gets it. Sometimes you might feel that you haven't done anything wrong, so why did this seemingly bad thing happen to you? It's not that you're bad, you've done something wrong. Perhaps it's really the karmic forces at work or fate pulling you up and down. I think for the people in the third group, everyone is actually like this. We calmly accept all sorts of arrangements life gives us, but people in group 3 should prepare themselves as they may fear changes the most. That claim is very strong. You are very afraid of some fluctuations, very afraid of some changes, but these are the arrangements given to you by fate. In fact, God may have arranged some opportunities for you in these fluctuations. But sometimes you are too scared to see that. Sometimes you see some opportunities, but sometimes you might miss them. Just like that one time you lost, there really was a chance to change your fate. So, I think the third group should wait for the next good fortune to come. Don't We Chinese always talk about the 10-year cycle of luck. Just so happens our wheel of fate is also a 10. In this stage before the opportunity arrives, one must prepare well. Hone your mind, exercise your abilities, and self-learn. Go study, go socialize, you need to self-improve in all aspects. Always ask yourself why you missed the previous opportunity. What was the reason? So when the next one comes, don't miss this opportunity again for this reason, okay? So I think everyone in the third group can actually relax and do their own thing. There is already a clear turning point and opportunity waiting for you. All you have to do this time is not to miss it. Okay, the above is the information from our third group. Let's take a look at the situation of our last group. Finally, a card has been picked up. Will hide their love. Not want to get rich overnight. Think about the hope of winning a big prize by buying a lottery ticket, wishing to change suddenly, and a bit of time-consuming satisfaction. There is some suspicion in it, but I can't. Why not say this group of people is us? The luckiest in the group, the luckiest person. Basically, you will feel like whatever path you choose seems pretty, or what you choose won't be too bad. There is no pit waiting for you or nothing. What a particularly big torment is waiting for you. Basically, it is more about your feeling. At that time, really living to today is really relying on the protection and love of the sky, because actually, for fish people, when it comes to being single deep down, you're not really clear on it. It's just that they don't care at all, because in our group, the Fool represents a lot of idealists and romantics, and of course some opportunists, because the grassroots actually represent what you want. Cross the right of money, status is just that. Of course, Jason might represent some scholars and represent vision and more things. Generally speaking, may feel that who doesn't like money? You like money, but everyone likes money. But people in group 4 often just talk because you won't for it. Or you won't sell your soul for so-called more rights, higher status, and more money. A group of 4 people can totally make it to the top class, and you have no idea how they did it. It seems like you just suddenly, there are such people, if there are such people in the 4th group, please leave a message in the comment section. But it might also be that one day some small wealth or suddenly some good luck comes, then can this thing be worth it? It won't let you reach a level. So I think the 4th group is like a salted fish, peaceful and content, carefree youth, happy and free. Some people may be poor, but they don't care. Or I really have a very low requirement for material, so I don't bother to think about what class leap, what does it have to do with me? I'm very satisfied with my current status, so this group of people are definitely blessed. Everyone is listening to me, seriously. One can be very naturally contented, when a person can be very naturally neat, when a person can be very natural and self-consistent, that is his greatest blessing. Does this thing have anything to do with you? Even if he has status, he still can't be self-improvement, he still can't be contented. Then these strong positions are not a blessing for him, but a punishment. So the little geniuses of our 4th group, you were born lucky, you can mess around